ACLU, Mary has been a fierce advocate for immigrants and vulnerable communities throughout her career. Mary Bauer.
Thank you all. It's so great to be here with you all today, exercising our constitutionally protected right to protest and engage in dissent, the most patriotic of acts. This beautiful event, this is what makes America great. This is what democracy looks like. And there's a lot to protest. Just north of the Commonwealth in the District of Columbia, the Trump administration has sent the military to attack its own citizenry. No government should attack its own people, not for their immigration status, not for their political opinions, not for any reason ever. The Trump administration is pushing us as quickly and as hard as they can toward authoritarianism. And we're partway there. Our democracy is in peril, but I promise you, it is not dead. And it's black and brown people who are bearing the brunt of this administration's horrific policies. People like our client, Dr. Bauer, a Georgetown professor who was kidnapped off the streets of Arlington by ICE masked agents simply because his wife is Palestinian American. Like our clients at the ICE Chantilly Field office who are being detained under inhumane conditions without any access to lawyers. And for all the people who are afraid to walk to school or to work or to the hospital. This administration is trying to scare us into silence. But look around Charlottesville, we are not silent. All across this community, across the Commonwealth, across the United States, we are not silent. And protest is incredibly important, but it is not our only tool. On Tuesday, we have an election in Virginia, and 100 seats, every seat in our House of Delegates is up for election, as is the governor's office, the lieutenant governor, and the attorney general. Each one of these positions is on the front line in the fight to protect our civil rights and our civil liberties. Because while there are horrific attacks coming from the federal government, what is more important than shoring up and protecting our rights here in Virginia? We can elect leaders who will support and protect our civil rights, who will pass 3 constitutional amendments to protect rights that the federal government has told us they're not very interested in protecting any longer. Our reproductive rights, our right to vote, and our right to marry the person that we love. We can elect Virginia leaders who will protect these rights. Or we can elect leaders who will roll them back. It is our choice. We can elect people who will protect our trans neighbors, immigrants, and our civil rights generally. And no office is more important than the Attorney General. The Attorney General is the chief legal officer for the Commonwealth of Virginia. They advise the state on how to interpret the law, and they enforce state and federal law. It is a critical office. Please make sure that you don't stop voting at the governor's line or the lieutenant governor's line. Vote all the way down the ballot. Woo! And of course, today is not our first day and today is not our last day. We need every single one of us for the long haul. This is the fight of our generation. It is bigger than politics. It is about civil rights. It is about civil liberties. It is about the kind of country that we want to live in. Woo! America has never lived up to the promise of its Constitution. But we sure as hell aren't going to let it get rolled back any further. We are proud at the ACLU of Virginia to be in this fight with all of you, to say together that dissent is patriotic and that together we can protect our rights and preserve our democracy. Thank you all so much for being here today.